we need to go further down. Is this gonna work? Oh, this worked. I mean, it hurt, but it worked. Let's go through the door. Oh, right, this room. This room is gigundous. Also, did I skip anything? Finally down to the basement floor, too. But yeah, no, this place is huge. And I only think that there's enemies? Maybe? I don't think there is. Anyhow, first thing we gotta do is stop musing about whether or not there are or not enemies, and just get Medley to work. I have to do a lot of teamwork in here, and this is the kind of thing that I really would have liked to have had like an optional two-player thing. Actually, a two-player Zelda game would be pretty cool. Well, for now, I'm just gonna have you get up on this. There we go. And wait. By introducing light into the environment. Well, never mind, Medley. I didn't want you to stay there anyway. Actually, I really did. Anyway. Introducing light into the area allows us to then start reflecting everywhere by way of mirrors. Let me make sure that this is... okay, that can't be moved. And I'm going to go ahead and preemptively work on another part of the solution to this gigantic puzzle anyway. Yep, I know, Medley. I ran away from you too fast. Now you can't possibly follow me at all. Okay. There's no reason to not ever push one of these giant mirrors to the end of its path. Never will you need it in the other position. Which, I don't know. I guess it's good and bad. It seems like it'd be a decent design idea to have it in such a way where, you know, there are optional things to get by having it in the previous position. But if you screw yourself out of being able to get them too, that's probably bad. In any case, we want to shine her light onto that treasure. We also want her to shine her light in towards that pedestal. For reasons that will soon be revealed. I guess I may as well open this since I got it unveiled. Oh, cool. So, I don't remember what the maximum rupee amount is in this game with this wallet, but I want to say it's 5,000? And if so, we are so very close. Can I please hit the rest of these? Or did I mess up Medley's position that badly? That Link has a hard time reflecting the light. There we go. I think I got the sweet spot now. Yeah, there we are. Okay. By doing that, we open up this little area with another one of these humongous mirrors that Link really shouldn't be able to push. I mean, I deal with enough heavy stuff at work, and I'm a pretty big guy. Even just like, I don't know, 100-pound boxes or so are really difficult to move. Moving a giant stone statue like this with a humongous mirror in it? Man, them power bracelets must be doing a lot. Anyway. Link, thank you. I don't think we'll be able to reflect light. Nope, nope. Medley, Medley, Medley! You almost got it! You almost got it! It's not gonna work. Damn it! Oh, Link's almost got it. Okay, for real now. Let's just, let's take care of that statue. That would have been kind of great if we, you know, like accidentally unveiled it. Thank you. Push. Did I already push this to where it needs to be? Oh, I did. Never mind. Ha. Ha ha ha. Ignore me. She was like, oh god, and ran around the other side of it. Oh, poor Medley. She's just so terrified of the giant moving objects. I can't entirely blame her, though, because, like I was saying before, this is unnaturally strong that Link is being. Way more strength than any one person should have. Well, now that we have that all done, we need to get rid of that statue. We also need to blast this wall, which is just barely not being hit by the light anyway. And this little one here that's pretty easy to miss probably has some good stuff. Let's see how many of these things I can do with Link, since it's probably easier to use him than it is her. First things first, reflect this, hit that, turn around, reflect this, get that, and then the big elephant statue. They kind of remind me of the statues in Link's Awakening. Yeah, I would be super surprised if there's a way to actually reflect the light from here to there. So that's probably all I can do now, and this leads to another room, so let's not do that. It probably resets the puzzle. We'll want to at least finish it before we leave the room. It'd be pretty awful to have to redo all this. And now we need her, I think. Let's see. Oh no, I could have had Link pull that statue. Mirror, whatever. In any case, let's get her up on here, and then shining her light down at this, so that I can go ahead and reflect it off of Link's mirror shield at this other wall, and basically end up doing the same thing we did on the other side of the room. Actually, can I just shine it at the mirror? Yes, I can. There we go, that's a much easier way to take care of that. At least much faster. Ooh, look, there's pots. Actually, I thought the other area with the big mirror had pots in it too. In any case, pull this to here. Come up and smash these because I love crushing all pottery. Also, it's full of money. Like, loads of money. I'm gonna check the other side of the room and see if it also had one of those. I totally missed. And it did. Oh, that's why I missed it. Because of how I pulled the big mirror out. Oh. There we go. So much money. Seriously, in like one day of recording, I went from having 1,000 gold, or rupees, to over 4,000. That is so much money. Oh, right. The next main thing to do. Get this to position, and then I think we are one step away from the final solution of this puzzle. Which, I don't know, I feel like this is sort of a big monotonous puzzle, in my humble opinion. The solution isn't hard to figure out, it's basically just, oh hey, find all the things you can interact with light, and then interact with them. And once you do that, you're just doing the same actions, and I don't know. The difficulty in the puzzle wasn't in figuring it out. Like, once you figured it out, you knew exactly what to do. The difficulty was in the execution, and really, it's just that it takes so long. Like, there's so many steps, and all of them are really slow in how they actually work. Okay, well, this is silly. I should not try to do this. But because I positioned her in such a way that she cannot hit the eye on the right, I had to make her hit the eye on the left. And now Link's gonna have to cross his beam to get the one on the right, and it's gonna be so much more difficult. Maybe if I move over a little bit, I have a better shot at it. But this is stupid. That was stupid. Clearly, it would be much easier to hit the one on the side that you are on. But, I didn't feel like repositioning Medley, because I'm lazy. So lazy. In this room, you can shine the light on these tombs to open them up. Fuck it. I wasn't going to open all of them at once, but then I decided I didn't feel like climbing back up here and doing it the long way. They're all staff ulces. Whoop. Okay, well, we're screwing this up right away. And of course, since this is a much smaller arena, it's kind of a problem because there's a good chance that they'll, all gang up on you. Okay, that didn't quite work. But, whatever. Let's get the job done faster. I'm not that... Whoa. Not that afraid of taking damage here. There we go. Yep. And got him. Last one. Already reforming. Yes, I did just throw the boomerang like that so I could hit the orb. Okay, that's really frustrating. I totally hit the Y button. But apparently because Link was too busy catching the boomerang, he couldn't pull out a bomb. Why did it... Oh no. Damn it. That didn't quite work out. Because the skull landed all the way up there. Blow up, thank you. Stop moving, and then perish. Wow. Apparently I hadn't done any damage to that one. Okay. Well, there you go. That's how you take out a bunch of staff ulces, CCs. All in one big battle. Rather than individually, because screw that. It takes too long. And for doing that, what do I even get? Is a treasure chart, because it should probably be a treasure chart, and it should probably lead me to a piece of heart. Just saying. Okay. That's half the solution. I do not know the other half, and I don't care. Get two treasure charts, that's good enough. Medley, where be you? Wait. Yes, okay. There is one more thing to do in here. Let's go through this room. I don't even know if we need her. Hopefully not, since I'm stuck in here now. And we, of course, have one of these guys. We've had harder rooms and random islands than this, though. Because, didn't I just recently fight 3 of these guys at once? Oh, great. That's exactly what we need. Nope, Link actually hit him with the boomerang, thank you. Shit. Oh, no. I'm not stunned nearly long enough. Bow, give me the bow. Get away! Smash that. And apparently I stabbed him too. Well, let's just go ahead and do that. Nope. Nope, nope. Wrong enemy, Link. Wrong. God damn it, motherfucking enemy. Sometimes it's not always the easiest to target the thing you want to target. Screw it then. Just... Man, they do not stay down long enough. There. Cross the streams on that one, I guess. Had to line up a shot on the bubble while still targeting the Dark Nut. Yeah, okay, so the game definitely seems to have some flaws. You know, there's some people out there that say this is their favorite Zelda and that this is the best Zelda. I disagree. I mean, it's better than Majora's Mask, but, you know, that game currently has a whole lot of fan favor going on, too. Because they just remade that for the 3DS not that long ago, and I don't know. I never liked Majora's Mask when I played it on the N64. I don't think I'm going to like it if I were to play it again on the 3DS, so I'm just not going to waste my money on a game I already know I don't like. Even though they made improvements, that's not the parts of it that I didn't like. Parts of the game I didn't like involved having too many side quests and not enough dungeons. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a weirdo because what I like about Zelda games are the dungeons and the puzzles and the fighting. Not so much the townspeople character depth. In any case, we are basically done with this place. We've been through all the rooms, got all the treasures, finally have the boss key, and just have one more room to go to, which is the one with the boss in it, and then need to kick said boss's ass. I don't even know if Medley is required. I'm just flying her up here because... No. I can already tell by just getting her here that there is no reason to take her there. I guess I'll have her fly to this side of the room, though, so she can make it easier for Link to get there. Otherwise, I'd use the Deku Leaf. Excuse me, seem to be getting a case of the hiccups now. One thing I do like is you can climb diagonally up a wall. Other games have not handled the climbing mechanics nearly as well as this. Like, what's probably my favorite 3D Zelda game, still not my favorite Zelda, but I really like Twilight Princess because, much like Link's Awakening and Link to the Past, it has a whole bunch of dungeons. But, climbing, not so great in that one. Oh goody, little bits of magic. That's not what we need. A whole bunch of money. I guess that would have been hearts, but, here it's money. And then this doesn't have a fairy. That one chest, or one pot, in that one room seems to be the only one that had fairies. I'm not going all the way back there just to get my health back. Yeah, I don't even need you for this because, well, whatever, I'll show you rather than just saying it. If you try to carry Medley into this room, Link puts her down and goes in alone. So it doesn't matter, you cannot bring her in here. What you can do is have... I love how they all just stop and look at them. They're like partying, dancing, running around, enjoying themselves. Link walks in the room, they're like, "What? Kill him!" We have what's effectively just a giant Poe as a boss. I want to say his name's like Jahala? I don't know. In any case, we're just gonna go ahead and do the picture thingy. Apparently it's good enough to make a whole figurine out of him. Yep, we're about to take some damage. I can already tell. The skull hammer's probably not what we want. I'm going to say the bow and arrow is going to be good for dealing with this guy. So he's got spikes on his walls. It's kind of an issue. Well, much like the Helmrock King tries to push you into the spikes in the arena to damage you. What you can do, though, since you have power bracelets and mirror shield and light in the room, is just throw them into the big spike pillars on the walls. I don't know if anywhere on the wall works, but that's my favorite way to do it. It says he splits up into a whole bunch of small pose. The big whirlwind slash is probably one of your best bets to doing lots and lots and lots of damage. I'm not a fan of the fire attack that he does here. Just gonna stand in the sunlight, reflect it right back at him, and then rinse and repeat. The sword out, charge up, and go to town. Oh yeah, that's gotta be one of the best ways to deal with them. Now, unfortunately, the fight does end up getting a little bit harder as you go, as one would expect, by there being fewer and fewer pillars of light. Before there were 3, now there's only 2, and they are starting to change position more quickly. So, that could be a real problem. Also, you turn really, really slow. There we go. Probably at the point where doing this big ultimate whirlwind slash is not that useful. Never mind. That totally worked out just great. But yeah, that can be a difficult boss if you don't immediately realize that you're supposed to pick him up and throw him. But it's actually a cool synergy between the 2 items you had to get to go through this dungeon. The power bracelet, which you had to get to even get in here, and the mirror shield, which you had to use to solve most of the puzzles. So, that's interesting in a way, that they actually made you use 2 things, even though one's like a passive buff. The power bracelet. Actually, they're both kind of passive, aren't they? It's not like you equip the mirror shield and unequip it. Not like you do in, other Zelda games. In any case, piece of heart. I keep doing that. It was not a piece of heart. That was an entire heart container. So that was really helpful. Up to 14. And stepping into the Triforce symbol on the ground, apparently makes Medley come into the room. And now we can finally conduct the ceremony to power up the Master Sword. One thing I think is pretty funny about this, though, is she definitely doesn't seem to be playing in time with him. Like, she's playing way slower than he is. So, he's just like constantly repeating the actions. I'll be a little quiet, though. I like how this sounds. So is that the title screen theme? I only now recognize it as sounding a lot like the title screen to the game. Huh. That may not actually have been what it was, but it sounded pretty similar to that to me. And so, with Medley having done her sagely duties and will continue to do them, the Master Sword's hilt opens up to signify it's regained some of its power. It's not fully charged up, it still has more energy to be fed to it, but it's a bit better than it was. Yep, it does not currently have the power to fully repel evil. We still have to go to the Wind Temple with another one of the sages who we should know who it is. Well, I'm going to find the sage and go there. And it's someone we've already met. I'm not sure what the big rush is, but you know, we'll get to it anyway. Sure, I'll watch over the prince for you. Which is kind of sad when you think about it. I'm pretty sure that means that she is never going to come out of there ever again. Well, that was one really big dungeon and adventure. And we're finally through with it, and that took like an hour and a half. And even the King of Red Lions is getting a little tired after all that. So, next time on Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker, we're going to go get Makar, who is the next sage, and we're going to drag him along on another adventure. That's not how you spell lawn. And, I don't know, that's been a long-standing staple for people in Zelda games. Oh, don't have enough money? Go cut some grass. Run low on health? Go cut some grass! I don't know. I don't ever feel like I'm really running into those issues. Most of them. Except like Link's Awakening. Anyway, that's enough rambling. Next time on Let's Play Legend of Zelda, we're gonna get straight to the Wind Temple, because how many treasure charts do we have that I have not gone through? Two from that dungeon alone. And the only spot on the map I haven't gotten the part for the sea chart is the Tower of the Gods. So that's kind of a whatever. And we can't do a whole lot more than we could before, because the Mirror Shield is not that useful an item outside of the dungeon it was in. So, next time, we're putting Makar to work. See you guys later.